Mike, I think we were both about 1-3 last week with our NFL playoff predictions.
Very impressive.
Are we just that dumb, or is the league that just unpredictable?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we are that dumb, and the league is unpredictable. And there's lots of things. I think maybe we didn't give enough objective thought to it last week. I know with the Eagles, you sort of expect them to do things that don't make sense. But if you talk about what makes sense, the better team won that game. And then you got the Jets. I started reading a little bit about the Jets almost immediately after we got off the air. If I had that to do over again, Cincinnati was a little bit of a fraud, I think, and I should have picked the Jets there. And having said that, I'm going against them this week. I like San Diego to beat them. I think it's a much different matchup.
I liked the Jets last week because of Revis. I guess I was 2-4. I was better than I thought I was.
God bless you.
Revis is a great shutdown guy, but San Diego has so many weapons. I like the Chargers this week, and Philip Rivers has had a really good year. They talk about quarterbacks have done a lot of good quarterbacks this year. Rivers is one of them. Like the Chargers in that one. The game that I was caught off guard with was the Ravens going into New England. Granted, New England was down Wes Welker, but I was impressed with the Ravens enough that I see them beating the Colts this week. Your take on the Colts-Ravens game?
A lot of defense and ground game this week against teams with good quarterbacks who throw the ball a lot, and certainly that's what this is. The Ravens ran for over 200 yards last week against the Patriots. The Ravens really with a short-term rebuild of their offensive line. They did a very nice job in the draft of making that happen. And they are a good defense. I still got to believe that Peyton Manning is going to find a way. I can't tell you how impressed I am with him, not only as a quarterback, but kind of as the offensive guru of his team. And at home, I got to believe that he's going to find a way. But this is a tough call. This is a really tough call.
I'm taking the Ravens defense. I like the quarterback Flacco not to go nuts, but with that running game and him
can't fault you.
Attack,
yeah, can't fault you.
In the NFC, the Cowboys are impressive right now. And talk about a quarterback. You're impressed with Peyton Manning. I'm impressed with Tony Romo, how he's locked in.
No question. Making a lot better decision maker than he's ever been before. And I always thought he was a pretty good quarterback, but he's become better than pretty good now. And I really like them to go into Minnesota and win. I think more because of their defense than anything else. I think we've seen Brett Favre have the big interception game in big spots in the past. I think they've got the defensive front that can force him into that a little bit.
They get the Jared Allen up front. If they can get the pressure on it, makes a big difference. I think the Vikings secondary has got some injuries. So,
yeah.
And the Cowboy receivers are impressive as well.
They really are, yeah.
So
they're doing a lot of things right, Dallas, right now. As much as you hate to say it, because they are pretty repulsive as an organization.
Jerry Jones.
They're doing a lot of things right now.
I'll take the Cowboys, unfortunately. Cardinals played against one of my favorite teams, the Packers, last week. Shootout, great game to watch. Cardinals this week. Well, first of all, how good is Kurt Warner?
He's really, really good. Last week he played as well as I think any quarterback has ever played in the playoffs. That was unbelievable.
So you got Warner and the Cardinals going against Drew Brees, who's had a phenomenal year at quarterback. It's going to be another great matchup there. I favor the Saints pulling this out because I'm not that impressed with the Cardinals secondary. Your take?
Our buddy Gordy Jones, I was talking to him last night. He said this could be an Arena League game. When you expect that so much, it usually doesn't happen. But I really think the Saints at home. I like that coach and that quarterback in terms of leadership. I don't think they're going to succumb to the sort of lethargy of the end of the season. I think they will bounce back at home and find a way to win that one. It's going to be a wild one, though.